my promise to you is by the end of this video, you are going to learn something that will make you at least a 10x, if not a 100x on whatever you're making now or whatever you put in to what I'm about to show you in this video, right? If I don't live up to that promise, you can never watch my videos again. You can call me a fraud on X, Instagram, YouTube, whatever you want to do. I'm telling you, if you watch this video till the end, you're going to learn something new, and the information you're going to learn in this video is going to make you a lot of money. If you can't discipline yourself to watch through this whole video, whether it's 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, you're not going to make it, okay? So let's get started. In this video, I'm going to go over how copy trading is going to make you a lot of money for the duration of what's left in this meme coin cycle, okay? Now, I'm going to be showing you the tools that you can use to copy trade, the tools I'll be using to copy trade, as well as giving you a couple of wallets that we find in this video for you to actually go out there and copy trade for yourself, okay? Now, as you can see, I started off with a bang of a screen where, I'm looking at a wallet that made $82,000 in the past 7 days, right? That's a 76% return on investment on what they had overall in just 7 days, right? So imagine increasing your whole portfolio by 76% in just a week, right? If we go to the 30 days, they've made 265,000, right? With a 98% win rate. And as you can see, this isn't like a scalper or something. This is someone who actually makes 500%, 625%, 586%. They're not just making like quick 2% gains, 3% gains, 5% gains on like $1 million account. They're actually making substantial gains consistently, okay? So I'm going to be showing you a lot more examples in this video of how you can find wallets like this and how you can actually copy trade them automatically as well without having to even be on your phone, be on your laptop, be awake or anything like that, okay? So please make sure you listen. If you want to speed up this video, you can speed it up to listen a lot quicker and maybe watch it twice just to get an understanding as to what's been going through. But cool. So first things first, as you can see, I'm on a website called Cielo, Cielo, however you want to pronounce it, right? I've got the paid version. I'll be completely transparent. I've got a paid version. There are three options. There's the free, there's the middle one, which is about $59 or $69 a month, and then there's the $99 a month. I've got the middle one, right? I don't know what the extra benefits are. I just like to pay things because I know it gets you a better return than what the free option would have. But you can go ahead with the free option, okay? Nothing's stopping you. I know there's just less limitations with the paid version. So first things first, what you want to do is go onto this website here and go to Discovery, go to Wallets, and you'll see it shows you the top wallets for whatever you want to filter it by, right? So if you want to see who has made the most ROI or the most P&L in the past day, you can filter it like this, and it will show you. This wallet, for example, made 164,000 today, which was 3,152%, right? Or if you want to filter by 30 days, you can click this. If you want to filter by win rate, you can click that, right? Now, I'm going to get into the specifics in a second, but I just wanted to show you sort of what this website does. As well as that, you can also analyze your own wallets that you go out there and find, which again, I'm going to show you in this video on how you can go about finding them, right? Now, why am I showing you this? The reason I'm showing you this is because I've noticed a common issue that most people face nowadays is one of two things. One is they don't have time to actually sit there and analyze and find tokens and keep up with the markets every single day for them to make profit, right? Or number two is, in fact, it's probably a couple of reasons intertwined into each other. Number two is that you don't know how to actually find calls yourself. You don't know how to analyze yourself. You've been relying on free calls, paid groups, and after all of the work, effort, and energy you've put in, you still haven't managed to create crazy success for yourself, right? And when I say crazy success, I'm comparing it to these guys, right? The whales, the people who are making 180,000 in 30 days, or this person who's making 71K in 1 day, or 61K in 1 day, and so on and so forth, right? The people who are making it consistently, not through luck or through a fluke. Like this person, for example, right? They made 43K today, 169K in the last 7 days, and 600K in the past 30 days, right? It's not luck, right? Whereas if you actually go to this person here where they made 61K in a day, but that's all they made in literally this week, but they lost 77K in the past 30 days. This person is probably not a great trader. They just got lucky with one trade, right? So you're here because you want to actually find out how to trade properly. Now, the best way for you to do that in this day and age, and by this day and age, I mean not what it used to be in February, March, April 2024, where it was very easy for you to make profit. Right now, it's really hard to make profit because coins barely make it to substantial heights. And if they do it really quick before you can even get in, right? So what you want to do is do what the best people in the space are doing. And copy trading is your way into that, right? Once you understand how to actually copy trade these wallets, you're going to make a lot of money, because all you need to do now is no longer listen to what someone has to say. You're doing what people are doing that are making the most money, right? They, there's no lies being told. It's the blockchain, right? The proof's in front of you. If I was to sit there on Twitter and tell you, buy this, you have no proof that I've actually bought it myself, or that that's the actual time that I bought it at, that I didn't bundle it, or that I'm not farming, and so on and so forth, right? Or all these other influencers. And in fact, that's probably what most of them do anyway. They all farm their subscribers, their followers, and so on and so forth. Whereas when you're on the blockchain and you're seeing in real time what people are buying, there's no way of faking it. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to go about finding your first few wallets. Then I'm going to show you how I personally trade them myself. So what I usually do is, well, in fact, I've actually got a software called Wallet Scout that basically gives me a list every single day. Obviously, I'll drop one of the lists below this video in the description. You can go ahead and download one of them. But what I basically do is I use this list. But what I'm going to show you is how you can go about finding your own. Now, if you go onto Dexscreener, go onto any coin, right? You could go onto any coin that's done well and that you probably didn't manage to get in, right? So let's just open a few for now, for example, right? We'll open Peanut as well, okay? So if we go to, all right, so this one came out 17 hours ago. As you can see, it reached about 700 to 900K-ish. It didn't do crazy numbers, but if we go to top traders, you'll see there's probably people who still have managed to make quite a lot of money. In fact, no, there actually isn't. They haven't made too much. Okay, so we'll skip this, right? Because we don't want people who made, I don't know, 5K from 2K, right? That's just over a 2X, okay? We want people who have made, okay, so this looks a little bit better. All right, so look at this. From 19 cents to 24K. Now, we can probably say that this person was a sniper, right? It's pretty clear that they were a sniper. Now, would I recommend copy trading a sniper? Probably not, because they get in so early, and by the time they snipe and you try and buy after, it's going to be very, very difficult for you to get in at the same entry, because their buy at the very bottom will have a big impact. Of course, they only bought 19 cents, so it might not have had much of an impact, but with all the other snipers in place, it probably will. But if we look at this person, for example, $197, right? Let's see. They literally bought, I assume, at the very, very, very beginning, okay? So if we go to the minute time frame and we go to here, you'll see they bought, to be fair, they didn't even buy that close to the beginning, right? I would have expected them to buy around here. They bought here, right? And then they managed to sell at different points throughout the progress of this coin, okay? And as you can see, they made a substantial amount of profit, right? In fact, no, I take it back, right? Luckily, I'm experienced in this. They had supply, right? Because they only bought 512,000 here, but they managed to sell, millions of it. So again, this is invalid. Forget what I just said about this person. Let's move on to Peanut. All right, Peanut, I know I'll find some, because there were some crazy trades that I've seen on here when I was trying to find wallets to copy trade. So if we go down here, we'll see this person, for example. They bought 1.6K worth. And you might think, oh, but I don't have 1.6K to spend on a singular coin. That's fine. But from 1.6K, they made 280K. If you only put $167, you would have made 28K. Okay? If you put $16, you would have made 2.8K. It works the same way. And funny enough, this person still hasn't taken out $95,000 worth of this coin, right? They would have made in total 370K. So let's take a look at where they've sold and where they bought. So as you can see, they bought the very bottom, right? They bought right here. Now, the reason why we want to copy trade these people is because what made them have the conviction to not only buy this low, but also hold throughout, right? That's the question. Did they have some sort of alpha? Were they an insider? What was it that made them continue holding? And what was it that made them not sell full supply up here, right? What made them not sell everything they hold up here? What made them think that it's going to continue going up, right? Because as you can see, they still sold here, 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 here. Like, and they're still holding till this day, which is crazy, which is why you want to take into account this wallet in particular, for example, right? So if we open it up here and we go to Soul Scan, we can copy the wallet. We can go back to Cielo, go to the search bar, search it in, and let's see. Right now, as you can see, first and foremost, what we want to look out for is, does the wallet have balance? Right? You might ask why. The reason being is because if the wallet has zero balance, it probably isn't an active wallet anymore. Now, you might think, why would it not be an active wallet anymore? Because a lot of these experienced traders know that they get copy traded, right? So they don't always trade on the exact same wallet. They will always change wallets time and time and time again, right? Now, one thing you'll notice about this is it's got tags, right? It's got NFT trader, more than 50 ETH volume trading NFTs, high volume Dex trader, and popular wallet, right? Now, do I think that these are great tags? Not necessarily. You would want to find like a hidden gem when it comes to wallets, but you can still copy trade these popular wallets. If it's a popular wallet, then clearly it's doing well because other people are following it as well, right? Now, what you also want to look out for is this person active, right? Now, as you can see, this person is active in terms of receiving things, but I'm not really seeing much swaps. So what you can do in this case is we go to transaction types, go to swap, and then we can see when was the last time they swapped. Okay, so they swapped 10 Solana for Griffin 6 hours ago. It wasn't the same coin that they sold, but yeah, they were active six hours ago, right? Which goes to show that, okay, they are actually active. Now you can also see, okay, are they making like profit? So let's see, for example, okay, so they bought DUSD for 20 Solana at 248, and 10 minutes later they sold 19 Solana and then 14 Solana. The reason why I laugh is I copy traded this coin while I was sleeping, and it was the example I was meant to show in this video. And crazy enough, it was at the exact same time. I'm going to show you. So if I open the screenshot, you'll see. And I was sleeping because it was actually, like, as you can see, it was 2:56 a.m. or 2:48 a.m. And look, like, as you can see, if you go and like check this wallet address, sorry, this token address, it's the exact same coin, and 204% is what I had my take profit set at. Sorry, 200% was what I had my take profit set at. As soon as I hit 204%, the bot that I use took me out, right? And as you can see, like 259, which is more or less, in fact, yeah, more or less the same time that he sold, and he also sold later on. But like, it's crazy because the proof's in the pudding. Like, I didn't know that I was gonna actually check this guy out, and yeah, as you can see, like, I copy traded a wallet that also put in this trade. If you want to know which wallet I copy traded, so as you can see, this is the wallet. Sorry, this is the coin. This is the wallet I actually copy traded. So this one right here. So if we copy it and we go to search, I'll actually show you the wallet I actually copy traded. So go back here, All right, so this is the wallet I copy traded. All right, for some reason it's not working. Let's see, did I type it in wrong? Cool, give me 1 second. Let me actually find it here. So, so what was the wallet? CW. There you go. So, if we go to it here, as you can see, this person has balance, hence why I was copy trading him. Token P&L, he's made 800k in the past 30 days, 64% win rate, which is good. Past 7 days, 168k, and so on and so forth. Right? If we go, just so you can see that I'm being truthful here. If we go to 248, we should see that he actually bought this coin. So as you can see, yeah, swapped 4.95, sold for DUSD at 248, and then they sold at 301. I sold 2 minutes before because I managed to actually get my 200% take profit and get out. But like, yeah, as you can see, like it's working, right? I actually copy traded this person and I made 200%, right? So back to the example. So as you can see with this wallet, I would look at activity. I'd see when was the last time they did swaps. 5 hours ago, that's completely fine as long as it wasn't like 2 days or beyond, because that means they might be using another wallet, right? Like no one really goes a day without trading unless something's happened. So you can still keep an eye on it, but like ideally you want them to be trading, at least the day before or on that same day. And by the way, you need to check for swaps. Then you want to go to token P&L. Token P&L will tell you their profits and losses from trading meme coins. Okay, so not only can you see their realized P&L, and for those of you who don't know what that is, it means the profit that they've actually taken out, and then unrealized P&L, which is what they've still got left inside coins. Right. So as you can see with this person, in last 30 days they made 1.5 million. Right, and they still have 150K tied up in coins. Now, what I like to do as well is I like to go to 7 days just to see, okay, was this a fluke? Again, 46% win rate. They've got minus 59K in unrealized P&L, but they still managed to make 350K in profit. So overall, they're still in profit, right? This isn't really that bad of a unrealized P&L because overall they are still in profit. Okay, in a past day, they've not really been doing much that well in the past day, right? Minus 647. Now, of course, it is still the morning. It's 12, well, actually, it's afternoon right now, 12:30, but they haven't really been doing well. Okay, so maybe I wouldn't copy trade it. So I'd keep an eye on it to see, okay, is this person good at recovering losses? Okay, so what I then like to do is I like to see the type of trader this person is, right? I personally like to copy trade wallets that are aiming for high percentages, right? So 100%, 200%, 300%, 500%, so on and so forth. I don't like to go for wallets that are just achieving 28%, 42%, and stuff like that, because really and truly, I'm not putting in 100K into a singular coin. This person is, right? They're putting 82K into one coin, 88K, 200K. I'm not doing that, right? So when I put into coins, I want to be achieving like 100, 200, 300%. Now, of course, this person does do that, but they don't do it as consistent as I'd want them to. Okay. Like it's a huge mix of different percentages. So I personally wouldn't copy trade this wallet. Maybe you'd still want to add it. Now, what I do is I have different lists for different wallets, right? So if I go to my wallets, you would have seen that I went through it earlier. I've got different wallet types. Sorry, wallet lists. I've got long-term holds, high return, and decent. Decent basically means what I just saw. So that wallet that we were just analyzing, where it's like, okay, they've got some wins, some losses, some wins are not that good, and stuff like that. Their win rate isn't always the best. I put them in there just to keep an eye on them as time goes on. High percent return is exactly what I want, right? It's those that are consistently achieving 200%, 300%, 400%, 500% over and over and over again, right? And then long term holds are wallets. So if I go into long term holds, let's open a couple of these. Are wallets that I've noticed they hold for a longer period of time than most other wallets, right? So if we go into this guy, as you can see, they bought this coin 2 weeks ago and they're still trading it up until 4 days ago, right? This again, they bought this 3 weeks ago. Then their last trade within that coin was 3 days ago, 4 weeks ago, 6 days ago, 2 weeks ago, 1 day ago. Like they're holding coins for very long periods of time. So I know this is a long-term trader, right? So you could call them like a swing trader, right? As you can see, 6K percent, 839%, 2,200%, 219%, 3,556%, 13,000%. Like this is someone I would want to copy trade in a long term. Okay, hence why I separate these lists. Okay, now again, I've just shown you how you can find a good list. Sorry, a good wallet just off of Dexscreener. You can do this in any way you want, any shape or form. You can go into any coin. That's the best thing about copy trading. You don't need me to give you wallets. Although, yes, I've got lists and I can give you this list, which I will, as I said, link it below in the description. But you don't need me, right? The best copy traders are the ones that go out there and find their own wallets. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and say, you need me, like, oh, da, 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 da. No, right? Go and find them yourself and go and copy trade the hidden gems that you find, right? Go to any coin, but just make sure you do the right analysis. Okay. Now I'm going to show you how you can use the wallet that I'm going to give you to actually find good wallets on it, right? So if we go into this one, for example, you'll see that there are a bunch of different numbers, letters, and so on and so forth, right? We've got wallet, we've got soul balance, we've got large trade, type of trader, profit, ROI, win rate, average buy sum, and so on and so forth. I'm going to go through them individually. This is self-explanatory. This is the wallet address. This is their soul balance. Again, as I said, you want them to have a decent soul balance, because if it's on zero, they probably don't trade anymore. And actually, I'll get onto that in a second. You want to see when their last trade was, just to see if they're actively trading. And then you've got labels. Now, there's 4 different types of labels. There's alpha, fresh, sniper, and scalper, right? A sniper is someone who snipes, right? As I said, you want to sort of avoid them, but you can still look into them because they might not be a full-time sniper. They might snipe sometimes, and sometimes they might actually just trade normally. And then there's fresh, which basically means it's a new wallet. Again, you want to take into account that this wallet might not last a very long time, so you can still copy trade it, but don't rely on it in the long term, because they'll probably change to another wallet very soon, okay? Then you've got scalper. Scalpers are probably the worst type of wallets you can copy trade, because they will literally stay in coins sometimes for like 20 seconds, 30 seconds, and then they're out. Why is that bad? Because if you get in straight after them, you're going to be used as their exit liquidity, right? Because once they buy, you're going to buy after them, and then whoever else is copy trading them is going to also buy after them, and they're going to sell on you, right? And then that's it. You're in a loss. So don't copy trade scalpers, in my personal opinion. And then last but not least is alpha. Now, these are people who obviously get alpha, right? I think there is one more label. There might be a label that says insider. Oh, never mind. There isn't. I thought there was a insider label. But anyway, there's only 4 labels. We might add one called insider, but okay. Point is, you want to be looking at the alphas and potentially the snipers, potentially the fresh ones as well. This is the profit they've made. Now, profit isn't all that important, because if someone made 96 Solana profit, that sounds great. But if it was off of one trade where they put 500 Solana, they've only made like a 19.6% gain, which is not all that, right? We don't want 19.6% gains, okay? We want like 200, 300, 400% gains. So don't worry about the profit. Hence why I haven't got it highlighted. The ones that are highlighted are the ones that you want to focus on, okay? So over here, we've got ROI. This is the return on investment. This is a percentage. So this wallet, for example, made 11,839% return on investment, right? This person made 10,000%, 9,895%, and so on and so forth. Win rate, right? Win rate is how many, the percentage of wins out of the coins that they've traded, right? I don't know why I froze there. Out of the coins that they've traded, they've made this much percent wins, right? So 66% out of the free tokens that they've traded, which leads me on to the next point, which is unique tokens. How many coins did they actually trade for them to get this 66% win rate, right? This is very important, because you might look at this person and think, oh, they've got 100% win rate. They must be a sick trader. No, because they've only traded one coin. That could be pure luck, right? You want someone who makes mistakes, because it goes to show that they're not a bot. They're someone genuinely trading. They're using, some sort of strategy system and so on and so forth. Of course, finding someone who makes 100% success rate is great, but more likely than not, there's something going on behind the scenes that you probably don't know of that's going to cause you to lose in the long run, right? It might be a bot, it might be a scalper, I don't know, right? So, for example, a good example might be this person, right? This person here, they've got an 83% win rate. They've made 2,129% return on investment, and it was across 6 unique tokens, meaning out of 6 tokens, 5 of them were profitable, only 1 of them was a loss, which is great. Which leads me on to the next ones, which is good tokens percentage. So it tells you the percentage of good tokens versus bad. So again, 66%. And then it tells you what percentage of those tokens were minus 50% or more, or were 0 to minus 50%, or were 2x, like 0 to 2x, and then 2 to 5x, and then 5x or beyond, as you can see. So out of the 6 coins, 17% were over 5x, 17% were 2 to 5x, 33% were between 0 and 2x. Okay. And the last but not least, this is also important. In fact, I should have highlighted this, but I didn't, is average time. This basically indicates the average time they spend inside a token. Why is that important? Because, again, you don't want someone who stays on average in a coin for like 20 seconds, 30 seconds, right? And again, you also don't want someone who stays in a coin. If you're looking to make quick profit, you don't want someone who stays in a coin for 27 days, right? On average. Okay. Again, it all depends on your strategy, which is why copy trading is so valuable as a strategy. Because if you're looking to trade on a long term, on a long time frame, you can go ahead and find wallets that, you know, invest into coins and stay in coins for 27 days, right? If you want to make quick profit, you might want to find someone who stays in coins for on average 12 minutes. Okay. Simple as that. This person stays in for 4 hours and 20 minutes. This person stays in on average for 10 hours and 24 minutes. And so on and so forth. Right? Now, bear in mind that, for example, this person, this time frame is invalid because they only traded one coin, and in this one coin, they stayed in it for 10 hours. That doesn't mean that every single coin they're going to stay in for 10 hours. Okay? Now, by the way, if you have any questions regarding what I've mentioned in this video, do let me know in the comment section below. I will respond to each and every single one of them. If I feel I need to make a video on anything, I will do as well. Okay. And I'd appreciate if you like and subscribe as well, just putting it out there. Now, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to, let me actually see, did I forget showing you anything? So we've gone over how to actually find wallets using Dexscreener. I showed you how you can find wallets on, you know, Cielo by going here, and then obviously you can sort. Let me actually touch on another point. So win rate, right? I mentioned in win rate, you don't want to be finding someone with 100% win rate, right? Ideally, what you want to do is you want to find someone with like a 50 to 80% win rate. You can go below, but just know you're going to be making a lot more losses than wins, but your wins might overpower your losses, which is great again, right? It all depends on the amount of capital you've got. Because remember, at the end of the day, with whatever you trade with, they're going to have fees involved as well. So if you're trading with small amounts, you don't want to be taking consistent losses, because every single time you buy or sell, a fee is going to be taken out, okay? Which adds up, because fees do add up. So if you go with someone with a high success rate, it means you're going to have less fees taken out in the process, right? This will only matter to you, again, if you have low funds to trade with. Cool. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you exactly how I personally copy trade. Now, as I said to you, I make money in my sleep when copy trading. I just showed you a screenshot. I made 204%. That's because I use a sniper bot called Dsnipe, where I basically put the wallets that I want to copy trade in. I click enter, and it will just listen to those wallets, quote unquote, listen to those wallets to see what they are going to buy or what they're going to sell, and it just copy trades them. Now, I get the option of whether I want to match their buys exactly. So if they buy 5 SOL, I buy 5 SOL, or if I want to buy my own amount. So for example, if I want to buy 1 SOL, when whatever they buy, I can only buy 1 SOL. I can do that with the bot that I use, right? If I want to copy all of their buys, so let's say, for example, they buy peanut, but they don't only buy it once, they buy it 5 times, I can copy all of those 5 times, or I can copy only the first buy just to minimize risk, right? I've got the option to do that. I can also take profits, I can also set stop losses, and so on and so forth. If you want a video on how Dsnipe works and how like to set it up and stuff like that, if you want an actual tutorial, I'll show you. I don't want to make this video too long, it's already like 30 minutes, but yeah, just let me know in the comment section below. I will do that for you. But here's the bot. As you can see, it's called Dsnipe. Essentially, it is running at the moment, so checking for trades to copy, and I'm copying 4 wallets at the moment. 3 wallets, 1, 2, and 3. Now, just to give you a demonstration as to how it works, so I can copy trade Radium or Pump.Fun. This means if a wallet address that I found, I've seen that they they trade Radium tokens mainly, I will put them into my Radium copy trader preset settings, which basically means I will copy trade those specific wallets when it comes to Radium, right? And I'm going to show you what I mean in just a second. So if I press enter and I press enter again, as you can see, checking for trades to copy, listening to wallets, right? And now it's just going to listen to these wallets to see if they buy anything, and it will copy the buy. And then my P&L will show here. So it will show the token that I'm holding right here. It will show how much I'm holding, and then the SOL value as well as the percentage changed. Okay. Now, if I want to copy trade Pump.Fun, same thing. And you'll see that it's actually different wallets. So if I go Pump.Fun, enter, you'll see that I'm only copy trading 2 wallets. And I can do this simultaneously. I can literally copy trade both at the same time, which is insane. And you will never believe how much wallets you can trade at once. Sorry, copy trade at once. 15 wallets. 15 wallets all at once, right? So I can have 15 wallets in here and it will copy trade them all at once. I personally don't recommend that, right? Because you're spreading yourself thin. Whereas, because if let's say you got 15 wallets and they all buy at different points the same coin, it's like, what the hell, you're spreading yourself thin. Where if you just follow like 2, 3, 4, 5 wallets max, you're probably more likely to get better wins, because there might be that one wallet that consistently gets losses that's making you lose overall. Whereas if you just follow 1, 2, or 3 wallets and their win rate is very high, you can make a lot of money. Okay, now I'm going to show you how you can go about finding, and let's see if it does a trade while we're on this video. If not, no problem, I'll show you another demonstration in another video. But anyway, what you want to do to see if they actually trade on Radium or Pump.Fun is you can go onto Cielo again, and let's just click on a random wallet. So we'll click on this, for example. You can go ahead and go to the activity and see, okay, this person, they trade on Radium because, as you can see, they swapped, let's see, actually, yeah, they swapped this much Sky for this much of this token, for example, right? Oh, this person's on ETH, actually. Let's actually change the chain to Solana. Why is there no Solana? This must be an ETH wallet. I just realized, my bad. Let's go to Solana wallets only, and let's click on this person, for example, and we'll also open another one. We'll click on this person. Okay, so this person, for example, as you can see, they don't swap on only Radium, they also swap on Jupiter. So this person, I wouldn't be able to copy trade as of yet because we haven't got the Jupiter module on the bot yet. But this coin, it doesn't say on Jupiter, so he definitely traded on Radium. Right, now you can obviously verify this on SoulScan as well, but I'm pretty sure, because I've been doing this for a long time, you can also copy trade this because it's been done on Radium. Now, if it's done on Pump.Fun, it will say on Pump.Fun. Hence why I want to show you another example where if we go to this guy, let's hope he does it on Pump.Fun. No, he doesn't. Okay, let me go to one of my examples. Okay, if we go to my wallet, we go to lists, high return, and let's just open a few. Okay, perfect. So as you can see, this person, literally 3 hours ago, they swapped 1.9 Solana for Arctic on Pump.Fun, right? And then they swapped it back for 2.8 Solana on Pump.Fun, right? As you can see, proofs in the pudding, right? They're making profit 2.4 to 2.9. Not saying that I would copy trade this person because that's such a small gain, but it just goes to show like they're making money, right? I can easily copy trade these lot, right? 2.2 Sol to 5 Sol, right? And the list goes on. And they're doing this each and every single day. 2.5 Sol into 4.9 Sol, right? 1.9 Sol into 2.7 Sol. And again, right? They've clearly got a system in place. Why rely on someone's tweets or someone's free group or someone's paid group, in fact, when you can just do it like this, right? But yeah, if you've got any questions regarding copy trading, if you've got any video ideas or anything like that, let me know in the comment section below. I'd appreciate if you can like this video. You're basically going to tell the YouTube algorithm that you like these sort of videos, and it'll show you more of them as well. A bit of a tip when it comes to watching YouTube videos. But yeah, other than that, if you've got any questions, do let me know. And honestly, if you stuck around to the end of this video, you're a G, right? Because most people have brains like goldfish, where they can't even stick around for a 30-minute video where they're going to learn a bunch of valuable knowledge, right? So take this on board and go make some money, right? And I will see you in the next video. Take care.